Hello, Rodrigo. How are you?
Hi Camila, fine and you?
Fine, thanks. Well, Rodrigo, I would like to talk a little with you about current education and also about how games influence the education of children. Do you think the way children play today is similar to the way you played as a child? How about your parents?
I think it has changed a lot. When I was a child, I used to play with my dinosaur toys or my toy soldiers, but nowadays I see that due to the technology advancement, kids today play more with consoles. For example, my brother plays with my Nintendo Switch in his free time. And let's not even talk about my parents. They didn't have much money to spend on toys when they were young, so they had more activities, games like tag, hide and seek, or playing games of sport. And what do you think about that?
Definitely not. I remember that that age of 8, I had a chess or checkers board and entertained myself at home with my parents or my sister. However, nowadays children usually have their first cell phone at the age of 8 or 10, and they are distracted by online games.
Wow, that's so true. So tell me, what was your favorite game to play when you were a child?
I remember Jazzes was one of my favorites. It's a game of skill. You played with a series of small objects that are thrown, caught, and manipulated in many ways. There is a small ball. It's also used and was played on the floor. It was very funny because each movement had a name, and you have to say it to avoid laughing. It could be played alone with two or more people. Have you ever played this game?
Yes, I have played it, although it wasn't one of my favorites because I always lost. In my childhood, I used to play a lot of by creating a world with all my toys and imagine them talking using my imagination. I enjoyed doing that because as a child I was very shy to play with others, so I would retreat into my old bubble.
Oh, well, we agree that the way we had to have fun and play when we were children is not the same as this generation. For this reason, I consider toys and games should always try to be educational or allow the development of some ability or skill of children. This to take advantage of leisure time to learn something new, because in the new generations, choosing an online game is so important because you decide on games and incite violence or games that allow you the potential certain skills such as creativity, imagination, complaints with rules, autonomy, concentration, teamwork, and leadership.
Oh, I agree with that. We should always strive for the best, especially when it comes to children, as they are in a stage of development and what they need most is to enhance their various skills to achieve great adaptivity in the future environment. That's why we need to cheat them through various methods so that they don't get bored and their curiosity is sparked to continue learning on their own. Therefore, I believe that through toys and games they can improve their cognitive abilities.
Well, thank you, Rodrigo, for this conversation.
Bye,
Bye.
Camila.